what happens on Bud List Thursdays is we read a little bit of viewer mail. I mean, I don't know if you guys get a lot of mail at the radio station, but we get a ton still. You would think it'd be email.
AM radio, we get a lot of old school mail. Faxes, too.
Dear Wildes, love the show and sorry to hear about the end of Cowboy Bro. In any event, it's almost summer. Have you considered switching over to iced coffee? Wow. Thanks, Ryan and Brian. Well, thank you, Ryan and Brian. We actually have considered that. Throughout the whole winter, we drink hot coffee out of these mugs, but we're happy to introduce our newest product, Cold Brew. Cold Brew. It's all of your favorite caffeinated beverages.
Do you have it?
We got it here.
What is
Cold Brew? Tatiana's idea. It's
like
iced coffee.
prune juice
Well, it's
is
iced
what it
coffee concentrate. You have to mix it with a little bit of milk and a lot
This
of water.
is really, I could drink this?
Just like a shot of it, I believe. But no more
Cold
Cowboy Brew.
What do you mean,
Cold
no
brew.
more Cowboy Brew? It's right on the cover.
Nope, that's iced coffee concentrate.
It says cold brew.
Cold brew.
The coffee's cold. But
Oh,
the
it's not
takes are
Cowboy
hot.
Brew, but it's
Wait,
cold.
it has a tagline?
Cowboy
Oh,
Brew.
the coffee's cold, but the takes are hot.
Coffee actually room
That would
temperature
sell.
now, but
I like that. I like that. All right, let's
Thank
get
you,
to
Tatiana.
it. At number 3 on the Bud List, Joel Embiid. Now, I know what you're saying. Joel Embiid.
Yeah, that is what we're saying.
I get it. I get it. He was eliminated weeks ago in the first round.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised when I
Precisely.
Oh.
Precisely.
Mine's exactly.
Because one of the other young great players, and can we call it the post-LeBron era, right? This
Yeah.
kind of generation, the post-LeBron generation, one of them's going to win it, a new one. Luka or Anthony Edwards or Jason Tatum.
Oh, I get it. This is
All right? And here's Joel Embiid sitting there at home watching the last 2 rounds. It'll be the last 3 rounds of the playoffs because he couldn't get it done. All right, and it's not just that. The last 6 MVPs, all right, it's been shared between Giannis with 2, Jokic with 3, Embiid with 1. Guess who doesn't have a finals championship?
Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid, there you go.
Nailed it.
It gets worse.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay? While Embiid has failed, Damian Lillard, who obviously is a great player, Jimmy Butler, great. Tyrese Halliburton, great but young. Trae Young, very good but young. They have actually gotten their teams to the conference finals. Embiid hadn't even done that. You can't even get past the second round. He's the only MVP, and you know this, Nick. He's the only MVP to never, in the history of the league, it was your graphic, to get past the second round. So here's what I'm saying, Joel. You're 30. With the body of a 35-year-old, I'm not trying to be mean, but let's keep it real. 30 with the body of a 35-year-old, and this year, this summer, you got plenty of cap room. You're going to go out and we'll see who they get, what trades they might have to make, whatever it is. But next year, S-Bob.
Wow.
You are S-Bob. I mean, when is it going to happen? I
think that's fair.
All right, and you don't want to end. You talking about he won't even be like Patrick Ewing. I mean, at least Ewing got to a finals.
2, yeah.
Yeah, 2 finals, and one he's really the star of, and all that. So, Joel, it's on you, man. All right, at number 2, Luka. All right, Luka, this is where you can't accuse me of using the Bud List and its powers
I'm
to
proud of
motivate.
you, bro.
I'm putting Luka on there. Now, look, this is unfolding, or it looks like it could be, as the year of Luka. We kind of been waiting, right, for him to emerge, and looks like when he's getting it done. Nick, you know this. There will be talk if he wins, and you probably be leading the talk, that if they win the championship, he's the best player in the world.
Oh.
If he wins the championship at 25, that's younger than Michael, that's younger than LeBron. I mean, the accolades will pour in, legacy-changing accolades, all right? But the opposite is true, too. If they were to lose this series, to the first team ever to lose a series after leading 3-0, that would hurt. Well, it wouldn't ruin his legacy, obviously, but that would be a major step backwards, all right? So, Luka, you got to go out and get it done tonight. Don't give this team life, even though I'm pulling for the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Don't give them life because I'm fair on the Bud List. Luka, I got the T-Wolves, but I do believe in you.
I love
All right, at number 1, Karl-Anthony Towns. All right, Karl-Anthony Towns, you like to say you are the best shooting big man of all time. And let's say he means 7 feet and above, right? I mean, most people probably, or many would say Dirk. But statistically, your field goal percentage, Carl, your three-point percentage is better than Dirk's, all right? So if you want to go down or at least be viewed right now as the best shooting big man in the league history, go out and get it done tonight. Prove it, all right? We know the numbers. We've said them ad nauseum. You're 7-1 in the playoffs when you hit 18 or more points. You have to go out and shoot the ball well tonight, all right? If you show up and you do it, then you're going to get plenty of praise and plenty of accolades. If you don't, you've got a summer and off season of hearing your name in trade rumors, hearing that you're being shopped and all of that. So, Carl, I actually believe in you, and that's why I got the T-Wolves tonight.
Excellent, Bud.
I was nervous the Bud list was going to be Chris Finch, Anthony Edwards, Karl-Anthony Towns. So, Brew, I respect
about it.
the integrity. I'm going to put someone on the Bud list that I clearly and devoutly do not believe in. Rob Pelinka. You are under duress. Anyone heard from Rob? Anybody? It's odd because his team's season ended and he fired his coach. Yet the last time we heard from Rob Pelinka was after the trade deadline when he did nothing. That was the last press conference. By the way, how does that usually work when you fire your coach and never talk to the media? Well, it creates very awkward introductory press conferences, as Rob Pelinka should know, because after he fired Vogel, same thing, and then the Darvin Ham introductory press conference was really weird, if you remember, because Darvin's sitting there, Russ is ominously in the background, and all the questions are about Frank Vogel to Rob Pelinka because he never addressed it. Luckily, he had to fire Darvin when he did because he had to jump on this coaching search. Oh, wait. It was 28 days ago. It's been a month. And Woj is saying it's just now unfolding, while everyone else is saying Rob scoured the earth and then found his new head coach on YouTube when he Googled LeBron James. So I'm not saying that Kobe's old agent doesn't know what he's doing. What I am saying is if a general manager was a tad bit in over his skis, he would act a lot like Rob Pelinka's acting. Oof. And if you take, Brew, 6 weeks to hire a head coach and you end up on J.J. Redick, I'm going to be a little concerned. So, listen, Rob, I understand Jeannie Buss and, more importantly, Kurt and Linda Rambis believe in you. I don't know that I do.
Nice.
I go way back with Rob Pelinka.
Oh, darn. Sorry, bro.
Back to when he was representing Kobe Bryant. Look, they got a championship. We all think it's going to be J.J. Redick?
Well, then hire him.
Yeah, hire him.
Yeah, they're in a tough, I don't know why they're waiting. I think Redick could call games.
Yes, hire him, and he's going to call games.
No, he couldn't.
He could?
No.
Why not? The Lakers aren't playing?
It'd be a bad look.
Well, okay.
Really?
It's a great topic.
I think it'd be a good farewell. It'd be a farewell tour for him. So, yeah, I'm with Nick. He got to get this right.
All right. Great Bud list, Brew.
Thank
always.
you, Danny.
Everyone says
So, I see Nick do this to you guys all the time. It feels like every other week, Brew or Wildes on the Bud list. Tables are turning, and Nick is going on the Bud
Ooh,
list.
I like it.
Putting Nick on the Bud list on behalf of my hometown, the great city of Chicago, Caleb Williams, and Bears fans for setting Caleb Williams up for failure. If he has a CJ Stroud-esque, I'm talking double-digit wins, 4,000 yards, winning a playoff game, it would still somehow fall short of Nick Wright's expectations of Caleb Williams. Roll the tape.
Good point.
what tape?
We've got tape.
Forget guaranteeing the playoffs. No. I'm flirting with the idea. I think Caleb could lead the Bears to the Super Bowl in his rookie season. As I said yesterday, I'm flirting with the take. I'm considering buying the take a drink and asking how long it's in town for. I don't know why the Bears can't win the NFC.
First of all, you look like you're trying to sell me a fake Rolex in Times Square.
Okay, all right.
First of all. Second of all, I know what you're doing. I'm the pro Caleb guy from Chicago that gets here as an invited guest, and I come out here, and the segment before I come in, Nick one-ups my Caleb take.
Stolen.
Yeah,
That's what you're talking
He
about.
one-ups it, and now it's like, I'm the most pro Caleb guy. No, I don't like it. I see what you're doing.
It's not at all fair.
And also, flirting with the take. What are you winking at a take? You're buying
It's
a
out
take
there.
a drink.
The take is out there.
Yeah,
it's especially out there.
That's not how
after
you
this.
Flirting
flirt.
music.
Is that what I was wondering what that is?
It's
Flirting music?
It's flirtatious music. It's just
I
not
should have
right.
played a little Luther.
So I will not let
Dusty.
you set it up that Caleb Williams could have a historic
Dusty,
rookie
this
year,
is
not
absurd.
make the Super Bowl, and it still be a failure in your minds. So stop flirting with Caleb Williams in Chicago.
Danny,
I
I got to give you major. That was a great ad to the Butler. That's one of the best ads in recent memory. I mean, seriously though,
Thank you,
because
bro.
it's right on the money. Nick, you're right. You talking about them going to the Super Bowl?
I said I'm flirting with
And when he first started saying, even if he's C.J. Stroud, it won't be. I was like, wait, what? But yeah, you talking about them going to the Super Bowl? I don't know, man.
We don't like it.
You might be setting him up for.
Just I'll go quickly. According to Dusty, who's in my ear.
Dusty
I'm
likes
putting
to
Micah
be on
Parsons on the Bud list.
Oh.
Here's why. You know 3 things I don't like, if you don't know. Number 1, injustice.
You're a
No
fair guy.
time for it. Number 2, the French art of pantomime.
Yeah.
Not funny.
Sorry.
Number 3, half measures. Micah Parsons. Did he go to OTAs? Yeah, for a little while. And then he bailed. So Jane Slater, last week, Micah Parsons told me he'd be at the Star for voluntary OTAs, and went to Media Day, did a little lift, and today he's not there. Mike McCarthy's like, I'm not doing attendance. I'm not an elementary school teacher. I'm not going to come up here and talk about the one player when 98% are here. Actually, you just did, so if you're not going to do it, you got to pull a Bill Belichick and say, like, I'm worried about this. Secondly, Micah, you're already on Anthony Edwards' radar because of this picture
This is
here.
what I thought you
Ant
were
said, you know what? We'll be back here after we win Game 5, and I'll bring you some AE1s, which Micah Parsons is currently wearing. Right. Now look, I know you're an Adidas athlete, but if you're wearing Anthony Edwards sneakers and Dallas Mavericks everything else, half measure. I get it, like, well, I'm with Adidas, what do you want me to do? Well, you can wear Harden shoes, or Donovan Mitchell shoes, or Dame shoes, or Trae Young shoes, or Candace Parker shoes, or Derrick Rose, or old Kobe's. Can't wear Anthony Edwards shoes and wear Dallas stuff. So for that reason.
That's another good one.
What?
Good ad to the
Oh,
Bucks.
thank you.
You're right.
Hit the heart music.
Does it bother you that he was wearing Anthony Edwards shoes?
Kind of weird.
It bothers me that everyone had a good ad but me, because I didn't know you and Rob Pelinka
Your
used
ad
to
was
be
good.
buddies. No, I attacked one of Brew's old friends. I hate when I do that. Brew has too many friends. You guys don't know how many times after a show, Brew's like, I actually know that guy. I'm like,
Wild's
One of your
dirty
friends-
pool. That is dirty
That was
pool,
Tatiana.
Wild.
So one of your friends fired your other friend?
Actually, yeah.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.